Hey everybody, welcome back to the Juice Radio and Talk Show. As you can see, we don't only do church news. I like a whole bunch of other shows too. And the McBee show. Oh my gosh. Listen, I just finished watching the McBees and it was so good. I watched it on Peacock for those of you that are interested in watching the McBee Dynasty. It is on Peacock. Now, here's the thing, y'all. I love this show. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I don't know, but for me, Galena, she's been my favorite. She has been my favorite on season 1. She's my favorite on season 2. I've really felt bad for Galena this season with all that she had going on. But I know Galena is strong. I know she'll pull through. Sometimes you go through some of these rough patches, but you get through. And women like Galena, they don't fall down and stay down. They get right back up and they get back up stronger. So shout out to my girl, Galena. I know you can do it. I've been watching you, supporting you, and I'm a fan of yours. And congratulations and kudos because I see you moving forward. Now, you guys, there's some interesting news that's taking place. People magazine is reporting that Stephen Sr., Stephen McBee, is going to have to serve some prison time. My gosh. Now, you guys know if you watch season 2 that the family, Stephen McBee Jr., was saying, hey, the feds are watching my dad, and stuff is going on, and he may have to serve some prison time. Well, it has come down to it. He is going to have to serve that prison time, and it's, according to people, going to be 2 years. Not only that, he has to pay a restitution. Yep, he's got to pay a restitution back. But you guys, not only is Stephen going to be behind bars, Marsha is going to be behind bars also. Yep, Marsha, clink, clink. Marsha's going to have to go and serve some jail time too. Now, her jail time that she has to serve has to deal with speeding. She was speeding, got pulled over, got caught, so forth. She's going to have to spend some jail time. I'll pull up that information. Shout out to People Magazine. Listen, people are on it. They are on it, and I love their sources. Now, let me go ahead and bring this up on the screen. You guys, Marsha Petrova, Stephen McBee got to go to jail. They got to report in. There's nothing that they can do. They have to do it. All right. Now, I want to also remind you guys who Marsha is. Many of you, if you did not see season 2, you want to watch it because Marsha is also Russian. She started out being Galena's friend. Who needs friends like this? And this girl, Marsha, came in, took Galena's place when it comes to Stephen. Yep, Galena was so upset at Marsha because Marsha was supposed to be her friend, but yet all along, it appears that Marsha was conniving behind the scene. And Galena, when she found out, it was a lot to deal with. Now, y'all gonna have to watch the show to see how Galena got payback. But I'm glad she has moved on. She has moved on. But it was sad because in the show, as we know, Jesse was getting married. Jesse was getting married to Ali. I love Ali. I love her. She's so sweet. I love her. And they had a wedding. And Galena really wanted to go. And I'm going to say this. Galena, here's another reason why I can vibe with you. I like you. Galena is trying to make things right. Now, it came out on season 2 that Galena was also the other woman when it came to Stephen McBee's ex-wife. And she's on the show this time, you guys. I love Mama. Her name is Christy. I love Mama Christy. Mama Christy, I mean, to me, she's so cute. She's so cute, but she's tough. And she's thoughtful. Thinking. She thinks with her, her whole head, she thinks. She helps help that whole family along. And Galena wanted to have a conversation with her because now that Galena has been in the place of now this other woman, Marsha, is taking her place. Now Galena feels what it feels like to be someone who another woman has come in. She knows what that other woman type feel like. So in that, Galena matured and she said, hey, I need to talk to Christy because I now know how she felt. And I want to make it right. So they sat down. They had a conversation on the show. Christy handled it like a G. When I tell you she handled that thing so well, I was like, Why wasn't Christy on season 1? She was amazing. Listen, not that she wasn't upset because of what Galena did, not that she probably didn't want to get some get back, but the maturity and the way she handled that whole conversation, I need her back for season 3. Don't go nowhere, Christy. Stay with us for season 3. But Marsha is the other woman now. And oh my God, she came in with a whole firecracker type of behavior where her and Galena didn't hit it off well at all. And there were fireworks each time these ladies had discussed each other. And when they got in the presence of each other, y'all, they had to sit down with each other. Well, Galena was sitting down, Marsha was standing up, but whatever, all right? But the show is really great. So if y'all have not seen McBee Dynasty season 2, check it out. It is well worth watching. Now, before I get into what these two on the screen here, the more prison time and jail time that they're going to serve, let's talk about the cast. Now, I'm happy to see that Cole and Casey had their baby girl. What? I'm so proud of Cole and Casey. Don't y'all love Casey? I mean, I love the women on McBee Dynasty. These women are amazing. These are my type of women. Casey's so sweet. She's so quiet, yet when she speaks, boom, boom, boom. It's like the thunder, rolls because she's quiet, she's meek, she's reserved. But when she speaks, Casey, we hear you. We hear you. And they had a beautiful baby girl, and I'll show you guys photos of that as well. But not only did that great event take place on season 2, because there was so much in season 2, Jesse and Allie got married. But y'all, listen, I'm gonna have to let y'all know if you didn't see it, spoiler alert, Jesse and Allie have a baby girl also. What? Yes, they announced it on the last episode that Jesse and Allie also have a baby girl. I mean, I'm loving this. And the family was so happy to hear, that these babies are there. And I'm happy. I feel like a proud auntie, like an internet auntie type of thing. Those are my baby girls. I love them. But I'm so happy because now the girls can have, the baby girls can grow up together and they don't have to be alone, and they can grow up and be, cousins and play with each other on the farm with the chickens and the animals. And I just love it. I just love it. I just love it. But let me go ahead and tell you guys also now, Steven Jr., he had a little shakeup with, Kayla. Kayla was making me upset this season. I'm going to tell y'all why. Kayla, to me, wasn't listening when the family was saying, we got problems with you. Kayla wasn't listening. She wasn't putting her big girl listening ears on. No disrespect, Kayla, but you need to start listening more, because the next relationship, you're going to have the same problems if you don't start listening. They were trying to tell you what the issues they were having with you, but you didn't want to listen. I did love how even when there were some disagreements, especially the scene when Cole and Kayla got into it, and Cole came to Steven's house and Kayla was there, and Cole was like, listen, I want to apologize for the way I behaved. And he did such a beautiful apology. But I didn't hear no apology from Kayla. I was like, girl, hello, crickets. Where's your apology? Anyway, long story short, Kayla was supposed to attend the wedding. She didn't attend the wedding. She said in the confessional that she's out, she's leaving, she's done, she's leaving a big family. And I was like, good, because I don't think this is good for you. I don't think that this is good for them. So Kayla, I think it's best that you do go ahead and move on, fix yourself in the process, because if you don't, you have the same problems with the next person, my opinion, my thought. But I was glad to see that they were able to do this amicably, because we don't want no bad separation. Nobody wants that. But I'm glad that these two, Steven and Kayla, were able to separate and do their own thing. Now, Steven is dating again. And when I went to his Facebook page, well, Instagram, I went to his Instagram page. I was like, wait, is he back with Kayla? Is he? But no, y'all, they look so much alike. I'm going to have to bring this up on screen. But before I do that, the other young man in the back there on this photo next to Galena, do y'all know who that is? Well, that's the fourth brother. The fourth brother, that first season, we were like, we barely getting a glimpse of you. Who are you? Well, his name is Braden. That is baby brother Braden. Braden made an appearance and over here on season 2. And I love it, Braden. You did very good. Very good, Braden. When the little girl left the boots in the kitchen, Braden, Big mistake. I was questioning, why were the boots in the kitchen? Did y'all do something on the kitchen counter? But anyway, I digress. But Braden showed an appearance on this season. He was actually in a lot of other the filming in season 2. And I loved it, Braden. You did really, really, really good. I loved it. And y'all, my favorite, who showed a few times, and I believe the first few episodes of season 2, one of my favorites, Uncle Jimmy. Uncle Jimmy! Every time you see Uncle Jimmy, he was in the helicopter. Every time I saw the helicopter coming, I was like, it's Uncle Jimmy. I loved it. Listen, I loved Uncle Jimmy. He's on also on season 2. And I love the conversation that Uncle Jimmy had with mom, with Christy, because Christy said that when she divorced Stephen, that, because Uncle Jimmy is Stephen's brother, then that had a like divide between Christy and Uncle Jimmy. And I think she said she hadn't seen him in like 5 years, I think she said. And it happened that Stephen had an event and he invited the two. And Uncle Jimmy was such a gentleman. He went over to Christy, asked her if he could dance with her. And while he was dancing, he apologized. And they were able to just act as though, like Christy said, it was as though, nothing had changed. And they were still these good friends that they used to be before all this happened. Come on, I knew I was cheering for Uncle Jimmy for a reason. I knew it. Before he even was this polite, handsome young man and made that beautiful move, I was cheering when he was in the helicopter just flying over the fields because I knew, I got a sense there was something good about Uncle Jimmy. All right. So I love to see that happen. And shout out to Uncle Jimmy and Krista for making that happen. Now, let me go ahead and show y'all real quick while I still got a little bit of time, these beautiful baby photos. Oh my goodness. Now, Stephen shared this on his Instagram page. Check this out. Look at how cute. Look at how cute these bundle of joys are. Oh my gosh. Doesn't baby Cole look like Cole? Doesn't baby Cole look just like Cole? Look at baby Cole. Oh my gosh. So cute. All right, thank you, Stephen, for sharing those photos. Thank you so very much for sharing. Now, y'all, let me show y'all also Stephen's new boo. Oh my and my. Now, hold on to yourselves, ladies. Hold on a minute. Let me go ahead and bring this up here. Stephen has this new boo, and here she is. Look, don't she look like Kayla? Look. I thought it was Kayla. I was like, I had to go to the comments section. When I looked, I was like, you back with Kayla? But no, y'all. Look, it says over here in the comment section, look, Jimmy Lee and 28 saying, not me thinking this was Kayla. When you have a type, you commit. And somebody else said, Moral Skincare said, I think he is still in love with Kayla, trying to replace her. Listen, she's cute. She's real cute. And I hope that she treats this family the way this family should be treated. And that's respectfully, loving, kind. Support your man and support his family too. That's how you stay in the dynasty. Don't get pushed out like little Miss Kayla, who thought she was all that in a bag of corn chips. Well, she found out that she wasn't. But you guys, let's go over here and let's check out what's going on with my girl Galena. Here go, y'all. Now, I pulled up Galena's Facebook page because I was just wondering, with Marsha going to jail, and y'all do know that Galena had to spend, a couple of hours or so in jail because she was on her way to the wedding and she had a panic attack or anxiety attack or something happened and she crashed her car. 7 minutes or 7 miles from the wedding. I was like, where's my girl Galena? I felt like I was at the wedding, like looking through the crowds and trying to pass by the bar and stuff and saying, where's my girl Galena? I didn't see my girl Galena. And then we find out that she had an accident, but she is okay. They did take her to jail because they thought that she was intoxicated. My girl Galena was not intoxicated. They proved that she was not intoxicated. They even did a blood work on her to determine that she was not intoxicated, but she was so stressed about everything, she ended up crashing her car. But here's my girl now, because my girl is doing just fine. My girl is doing just fine. And she's showing this. She shared this over here on her Facebook page. This was actually, I believe, November 12th. Look at my girl. She having a good time out with friends, hanging out, having herself a good old time, celebrating. There is no sound on this video, so don't y'all think that I'm trying to turn this off. Miss Galena, there is no sound on here. Maybe they had music, and maybe Facebook was like, no, you can't have that on here, and so they didn't put it on there, but that's okay, because I could talk through this, my girl Galena. She is celebrating her birthday with friends, having a nice time, and I am so happy for her. Now, y'all can also go over here to her Facebook page, check her out, because she was also at BravoCon, y'all. Look at my girl over here at BravoCon. Look at the mini skirt. Okay, Minnie with the fishnets. You better come on. You better work it, girl. You better work, my girl Galena. Work, work. Why is her face cut off? Galena, why is it your cameraman got the camera right? Galena, I need to see you. There she is. Y'all see my girl Galena? There she is. Looking fab. Fab, Galena. I love it. And I love that she's out there hanging out, having a good time with everybody, celebrating, letting everybody see that she is okay, she is fine, and she is working it. Yes, Galena, work it. I want to know, did anybody get in your DMs, Galena? Did anybody get in your DMs? Where is he? What's his name, girl? What did he look like? Come on, Galena. I know your DMs are blowing up. If they not, girl, call me. I'm going to make sure that we get somebody in the DMs for you, because you deserve it. All right, y'all. Let's get over here to what People Magazine is saying. What happened with these other two? My God, today. These two over here. Now, People Magazine is reporting this, and this article was written on November 28th. They said, the McBee Dynasty Marsha to report to jail 2 days after her on-off boyfriend Steve McBee Sr. enters prison. Oh my goodness, what a gift to give during the holidays. Well, it says here, another member of the McBee Dynasty cast is facing time behind bars. According to court documents obtained by People, Marsha Petrova has been ordered to report to Davis County Jail in Missouri at 12 p.m. on December 3rd to complete a 2-day sentence after pleading guilty to speeding. But there's more. Hold on. It says she must pay any fines before being released. Now, here's the thing. Let me pause. Because if she don't pay those fines, even if she spends the 2 days in jail, if she don't pay those fines, they're not going to release her. So those 2 days could possibly turn into more time. Where's she going to get the money? Because Stephen has to go to jail. Anyway, it says 2 days before she has to report to jail, because Stephen's going to be in jail, because it says 2 days before she got to report to jail, her on and off boyfriend, Stephen McBee Sr., will report to prison. So, Stephen, you better hook up Marsha, make sure she got enough money to pay this stuff she need to pay before you go to jail, because you won't be able to work that behind bars. Anyway, let me go back to the story. It says 2 days before she has to report to jail, her on-off boyfriend, Steve McBee Sr., will report to prison in Yankee, South Dakota. Steve Sr. was sentenced to 2 years in prison and ordered to pay $4 million in restitution in October after pleading guilty to 1 count of federal crop insurance fraud. Oh my God, today. Now, if y'all want to know more about that, let me just scroll down here and tell y'all a little bit more about what happened with that. Now, the reason why he's got to pay that is because this. Now, People Magazine had another article that they wrote also on November 28th that said, Steve McBee Sr. says, count your blessings as he spends his last Thanksgiving on his ranch days before reporting to prison. Now, let me tell y'all what they said he did. This People Magazine article says that McBee was sentenced to 2 years behind bars in October. The sentencing came almost 1 year after he pleaded guilty to 1 count of federal crop insurance fraud in November 2024. McBee was also ordered to pay $4 million. Let me correct myself, because 4,000, he got that probably in his pocket, but it's 4 million. $4,022,124 in restitution. Honey, they was like, give us our $4. Let me continue. McBee admitted to sending fraudulent documents to Rain and Hail that underreported his total 2018 corn crop by approximately 674,812 bushels and underreported his total 2018 soybean crop by approximately 155,833 bushels, according to a Department of Justice press release. Now, let me go down here. It said the falsified reports allowed McBee to receive a total of $3,158,923 in unauthorized benefits per the release. The DOJ claimed the government lost $4,022,123 as a result of McBee's fraud, which is the same amount prosecutors requested McBee pay in restitution. But wait, what happened to that dollar? Because y'all said up here it was $124. Then y'all said down here it was $123. People Magazine, I don't know if y'all made a typo, but I'm just reading what y'all read. This is not me. This is People Magazine. Well, then it says McBee was ordered to turn in 3 of his designer watches in September as he awaited sentencing. According to documents obtained by People, the order cited a U.S. code that allows a court to forfeit all property, real and personal, constituting or deriving from proceeds traceable to the offenses directly or indirectly as a result of the violations alleged. Per the filing, take a breath. The United States has located assets belonging to the defendant Stephen A. McBee that were not directly obtained through the offenses alleged in the information. My God, today. But let's get back over here to little Miss Marsha. So it says over here with this little Miss Marsha, it says over here that it is in August, McBee's son, Stephen Jr., told Bravo, the Daily Dish, that his father would say no if he's not still with Marsha, but yes, if he's still up at the farm. We see her car passing. He tries to hide it and tries to tries to tell us whenever she's over, tries not to tell us. I'm sorry. It's like daddy trying to hide. He trying to say that he's with her. Then he say he's not with her. Then he say I'm not with her. Then he say he's with her. So forth. That's what I'm kind of gathering that they are legend that he's saying. But anyway, let's go over here to say this because they were asking if Marsha and the daddy was still available. But anyway, it also goes on to say at that time, Stephen Jr. estimated that Marsha spends probably 3 or 4 nights out of the week at her father's Gallatin Ranch, Missouri ranch. Now, season 2 of McBee Dynasty saw lots of drama unfold between Stephen Sr. and Marsha, as well as with her former Stephen's ex-girlfriend, Galena. I tell y'all, this little girl here, but she gonna have to spend some time in jail. She gonna have to spend some time. Now, wait, don't leave yet because there's more. You guys, People Magazine said this. Stephen Sr. is currently filming season 3 of the show, and cameras will follow him and his family when they drive to Yankton on Sunday to see the town and get comfortable with everything ahead of his sentence. He said, "What? We're getting a season 3? Oh my God. Is Galena going to be in it?" Because Galena was trying to determine if she was going to stay or she was going to go. Will she stay or will she go? Now, I want her to stay. And I do want Christy back because I like Mom Christy. But let me read on. It says, I feel like there are so many things to get ready. So I've just been in this panic mode trying to make sure I thought of everything Stephen Sr. said. There's going to be loose ends that fall through the cracks, but I would say the lion's share of all major items have been covered. I mean, it's definitely been an experience I never thought I would have. It also said in his last few days of freedom, Stephen Sr. said he's trying to stay optimistic. I've never been a victim, nor will I be a victim, and I'm not going to let anybody make me a victim, he said. I've always believed the glass is half full. Life isn't fair sometimes for no reason at all. Good things happen to bad people, and bad things happen to good people. I'm going to be okay, and I'm going to continue to work hard. I'm just going to make the best of a bad situation. Oh, my goodness, y'all, today. My goodness. Well, y'all get down in the comment section and tell me what y'all think. Are y'all happy for season 3? Because I am. If you are, clap it up in the comment section. If you haven't seen McBee Dynasty, you need to check it out. Let me know in the comment section if you like it. And also, let me know in the comment section if you like this video. Shout out to Peacock for bringing me the McBee Dynasty. I can't wait for season 3 because I want to see my little nieces. Bye, y'all. I can't wait. Y'all have a wonderful, super day, blessed day, and enjoy. Galena girl, call me. Call me, girl. Bye.